Shush, don't keep talking. So, first thing is we're going to make the bread. Now, we've only got about a small amount of bread because the main thing today is the soup. So I'm going to get the measuring jar. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it in tablespoons. I'm going to put in, I'm going to guess 4 tablespoons. We might need more than that. I'm not 100% sure how much flour Mrs. weighed off here. These are 15 millilitres if they're full. 15, 30, 45, 60. Hopefully that's not too much. So I'm not sure how much Miss put in here. I'm going to get another one in there, I reckon. So 4 was actually 4 was not a bad guess. It might be 4.5. Right, don't put too much, it's too sticky. So this is like the half measure. Normally we do 250 grams. I think Miss either did 125 or something like that. So this needs to be a little bit sticky, the bread, and then we need it for 2 minutes. Can you just put the timer on for me? 2 minutes, Louis, there. Because I'm going to time it. You're going to need it for 3.5 minutes. Why are you lot going to need it for 3.5 minutes?
We're not as good as you.
Say again?
We're not as good as you.
Correct. You're learning, Rosie. So I'm going to be twice as quick as you. So we're going to be, I'm going to just knead it for 2 minutes. So when we knead it, we don't punch it or anything, and you can wash your hands before you start kneading it if you like. Now, I've put a little bit of flour on the table, but don't make the mistake of putting too much flour on the table, because as you knead it, it gets drier, even if you don't add more flour. I've also got these sheets here. I might laminate them next time, but what we're going to do, when we cut up the vegetables, we're going to make tomato soup, but we're going to do some fancy cuts of vegetable, which I'm going to show you, and then you're going to do that. So once the timer goes off, so I've got another minute to go, yeah? You're going to be at least that long doing it. So while we're doing the kneading it is, this has got warm water in it, by the way, and your warm water is there, so you'll need to go with your little pot and just dunk a little bit in, then put 4 tablespoons in, because that worked. But 4 full tablespoons, yeah? I've only been doing it for a minute. It feels like I've been doing it for longer than that. So I'm only going to do it for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but you're going to do at least 3 minutes, because this is a bit of a skill. This is the equivalent of 2 rolls, by the way. It looks like it, but it doubles in size when you prove it. Yeah? And we're going to prove it, and then we're going to prove it again. Normally, the 1 hour lesson, we only prove it the once, but we're going to prove it twice today. It won't be fully proved, because you need it an hour the first time and about half an hour the second time. So that's going to be enough for me. I've done 130. I'm going to, yep.
What does prove mean?
Oh, prove, thank you. Well done, Rosie. So prove means once the bread doubles in size. So I'm going to put it in my little bowl now. So I'm going to pour my water away, give it a little dry, put it in here. Then I normally cover it with something. So you can either cover it with cling film, but it's well known to cover it with a clean tea towel. So I'm just going to put it there, and that will stop it getting the skin. So that's the first job. Now the second job, you're going to set the timer for me. Don't give me an end time, and this is how long you're going to get longer than me, obviously. So you're going to get your sheet here and put it on your tray. And turn my garlic on the floor here. We're going to, we've got garlic, so it might be half a clove if there's not enough for everybody. We'll see the biggest ones, because this is a real huge clove, right? So first thing is I'm going to just wash my hands where they're covered in the dough. Yeah, so I'm going to get all that off. Then, when I say go, you're going to time me, right? But just then tell me when I finish, then you're going to get at least double the time. I'm going to give you 3 times as much time. And, say go? You just press start when I say go. So I'm getting my tools out first, so I've got that out. I think I've got everything. Start the time, I go. First thing is peel the onions. There's 2 ways to peel the onion. Cut the top and the bottom off is one way, or cut it in half first. Then use the knife to peel it. Most of you did this quite well, because I saw most of you had finished in the time. So if you haven't finished in the time, you probably didn't do it that way. So I've got a rubbish bowl here. All your rubbish goes in here. The compost bowl is on the thing. So only the rubbish like the wrappers go in the bin. These we put in the compost. I cut it in half. Then we're going to put it on the one that says onion on here. We have to do it as fine as we can. So watch this. 90 degrees, 90% of the way through. So it don't fall apart. You see that? 90% of the way through. Spin it. Now for tomato soup we don't need it this time, but I want you to do it as fine as you can, yeah? So the secret is to do it as fine as you can. Then the carrot, there's some special French words for cutting sizes of carrot and other vegetables. Who knows what any of the French names are? There's one very famous one, The other ones aren't very famous. Most of your mums and dads would know the one beginning with J. Who knows the one beginning with J? Julienne. So this goes on where it says onion, right? And you're going to write your name on your sheet. So I'm going to take a photo and we'll put the name tag by it as well. Then go with the carrot. So how long have I had so far?
1 minute 26.
Okay, so you're going to get 3 times. I'm going to time you, then you're going to do the next job, but you're going to do the bread first. Then when everybody's done the bread, I'm going to let you do the... Oh, yeah, then I'm going to let you do that. Or we'll do the vegetables first. You're going to do it the opposite way round to me, actually. So that carrot's gone a bit limp, to be honest. The skin's, you know, it's not real firm. They're better when they're a bit firmer. It's a bit limp. Do you see that? That means, even though we've only had them in a couple of days. Now this is the hard bit. Cut the rubbish bit off. Now we're going to do 3 famous cuts. Oh, actually, I'm going to do 4 famous cuts. So I'm going to do 2 slices first. Watch this. Then I'm going to do roughly 2 inches or 5 centimetres, yeah? Then I'm going to make it square, but I'm not going to waste this carrot. The scrappy bit's a thing called mirepoix, which is on your list. You can check on mine because you probably won't know what it means, so you just go and have a look at mine to see which box it does it. This is just roughly done. So these are the scrappy bits, so I can't make anything really nice shape with it. But it's all going to go in the tomato soup anyway, so I'm not wasting anything. So this goes under the one that says mirepoix, which is this one here. Now we're going to do the hard ones first. So we're going to do a thing called julienne. So we cut it as thin as we can. Maybe I need my glasses on when I'm getting old these days. We cut it thin, and I've got the visor on, which makes it look like looking through a window, which makes it actually twice the size. Right? So cut it thin. Then I get 2 or 3 of these together. Right? Then we cut it as thin as we can. And these are they're called matchsticks, right? Like matchsticks, they should be roughly even. They're going to be 100% even, but I don't want any huge ones in there, right? So you need about that much julienne. I'm only giving you a limited amount of time. That goes in the one that says julienne. Then we're going to do some more thin ones and make some more julienne. But then we're going to cut it the other way, and that's called brunoise. So I'm going to get 3 together. Those 3 together, make them into julienne again. Yes, it's a lot harder, me looking through the visor, by the way. If you're lucky, you don't have to do that. Yeah?
On 4 minutes.
And then 4 minutes. Good, that means you're going to get at least 12 minutes, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, this is a part. Then, I'm going to put some more julienne on there. Then this way, I'm cutting this way now. I'm going to give you a mark out of 10, and you're going to get 3 times longer than me. So yours, no reason why yours can't look as good as mine, seeing I'm giving you 3 times the amount of time, yeah? That's the brunoise. That goes under that one. Then, we cut the corners off again, which is for the mirepoix. Now we're going to do a thing called macédoine, which is nice bits like 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre. So I'm going to get 2 lots here. That's the scrappy bits, which is we're going to just put all this in the soup. But in a restaurant, they would use this for different things, yeah? So the carrot may be for salad type stuff. This would be for something like a dozen salad. That's macédoine. Then we're going to do, this is just the mirepoix. This is all the rough stuff. So we're going to have most of the rough stuff, and they would use this then in sort of soup or something which they're going to liquidate. Now these ones are going to be weird. I've never done these before, ever. Just I so happened to see a picture of this the other day. So I'm going to put a little hole in it like that. I'm going to try and make a heart shape. I don't know if this is going to work. So this is going to be my heart. Yeah. Now you can get heart-shaped cutters, but this is making you do it. So I'm not sure if I've... Oh, this is a bit of trial and error for me because I haven't done this before with a carrot. So I've made a little heart. Look. Yeah. A heart. Then with the chives. Now I've got 2 chives here. You're going to pick 2 chives. Oh, pick 2 chives. I'm going to wash that now. Look.
6 minutes.
So small. wipe it with a paper towel. This is going to be the garnish for the soup. So cutting this up now will be really hard. So I'm going to cut it in half. Cut it in half again. Cut it in half again. Now I've got 8 bits here. You don't have to do 8 bits at a time if you think you can't manage. Then I chop it. And this nice small bits, and that's going to be the garnish for the soup today. They go under the chives.
Garnish.
What time we had? Timer? Stop.
What's garnish?
Garnish means to thingy. So I've had 6 minutes 42. So we're going to do 3 times. That'll be 18 minutes, 19. We're going to say at least 19 minutes worth for this. If you finish before, then you can do the bread. So I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to bring the camera to it here. Then I'm going to turn the camera off. There we are. So we have all the different things. We've got julienne, brunoise, macédoine, the onion, chives for garnish, a heart of the carrot, and some macédoine. So, so how long did I say? 19 minutes. Should we say 19 minutes? I did 6 minutes. 19 minutes enough?
Yeah.
We can't spend too long with the lesson. Otherwise, I'll give you more than half, because that will give you double the time. Won't be a lot. So you're going to set it for. We'll say 18 minutes then. Go. 18 minutes. When the timer goes off. Go. If you're not sure,
Where do we get those little sheets from?
who?
Do we have to have one of them little sheets you know?
Thank you. I'll give them out. I'll come and give them out. They go on your white tray. These go on your white tray. So you need your white tray out. You need your white tray out. 90% of the way through. Put it on your white tray. White tray from in your cupboard. For 19 minutes. There should be plenty of time. What do you reckon, Rosie? Did you guys got hair from last week, Rosie?
No.
What was the different colour? Was it that colour last week? I didn't know. I was blind last week. I'm normally good at hairstyle. I know I'm really good at noticing when people have had their hair cut, actually. I have. That goes on your white tray, yeah? That goes on your white tray, Connery. Move the chair. No, you're not doing it like I did. Do it with a small knife. You're being dangerous. You're the only one who's being dangerous, probably. Where's Ben today then?
Ben who?
Blast. Bath. It's Bath.
I think he went.
I always call him Blast, but it's not. It's actually Bath, isn't it?
Oh, no, he's in the E room.
Really?
I think so, 'cause he skipped the same day yesterday. He's never covered with me instead.
You make me cry.
Yeah. Only 90% of the way through. Were you in the room?
No, I was
Same
in the
age.
same day.
What was that?
Yes.
I think that's it.
Oh, too late, is it? Yeah, I know you missed tutor. Well, you can't be late for school. That's a laugh, isn't it? You get the sack if you're late when you're in house. I know, that's yours. I bet. You deserved it then. Why did Ben get it? Did they?
Oh, 20 minutes.
Say again?
20 minutes late.
Well, that's a good, I think that's a good deterrent, to be honest. I like that idea. I'm a meanie though. Yeah, otherwise you'll think you can afford to
So where are like our trades?
The tray is in your cupboard, sorry. Hello miss, you're after the register.
Yes, please.
They're doing, this is year 10 miss, they're doing tomato soup and they have to do this. They've got different cuts of vegetables. They hopefully will be like mine, but I'm worried that they're not going to. So the register is here, miss. There's a Ben Bass. I think he might be in the E-room, somebody's told me.
Which one?
Ben Bass. He might be in the
Oh,
E-room.
okay. No problem.
If he is, I might have been meant to send him work. I'm not sure. I've not checked my email because I've been doing practical for a day. So maybe I'll do, what year do you do?
10 at the moment.
Do you reckon I should check my email to see if I'm going to give him some work? Would you be able to take it some work or not? Well, something I've done in the E-room, I'm going to set him work. You know that? Or Jennifer? Oh, somebody said he's in the E-room. Oh, anyone seen Ben today?
No, I'm not sick. He's not here.
Yeah.
So he's in my chair.
He'll have it tomorrow. Don't think, he might be thinking if I don't come in tomorrow, I won't have it. He just does it.
I know he did it because I was speaking to Miss Wake, so I was like, so what if I just leave right now? And he's like, you do the email.
Yeah, and you still do the same day the next day. You remember the same day. And don't do that. Let's just, listen, if you ever get a punishment, you might as well just take it, and then otherwise you'll just get it worse. You know what I mean? Like, if you're You know, that, so don't make it worse for
It's
yourself.
only 45 minutes.
And it's actually only 45. You're right. You know what? They're generous at the moment because of this COVID. You only have to do it for 45 minutes. How did you know that, Morgan? You haven't done one yet, have you? Morgan?
I've had the same day back.
No, I'm telling your mum on this here. I'm telling your mum on this here. Telling her off.
And once you've done that, everybody's going to hire me.
So I'll give you some, in a minute I'll put it up on the board, the timer, I'll find out how much is left and I'll put it up so you know how long we've got. So it took me 6:42, is it? And then what I'll do is, then you make the bread and I'll take the photos while you're kneading your bread. That is my tag of you doing that first. And if you get finished, watch this for the garlic. You can do this at the same time. Watch this. Crush the garlic and just do the garlic at the end as well, once if you've got any time. So who hasn't got garlic, I'll give half of it to. So I'm only using half. I'm putting half back on the tray for somebody. So the last person done can have half the
When I finish cutting the onion and I want to carrot, that's when it gets
What's that? What's that? Ah, your photos look good. I was looking at the photos. Your photos look good, Louis. I was impressed. Any scrappy bits of carrot go with the mirepoix, by the way. I will come round and take the photos when you're done. Well done. So, we have finished with the chopping board. That's why we did the chopping first, so we can clear up our mess. So, as you put the timer on, you got 12 minutes left.
That's quite a lot of onion.
It is a lot of onion, but there's one each sort of thing. Sometimes we do half each. We were trying to do the not set. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and open the windows, because if your eyes are watering, that will help. So I'm going to go and open the windows. First, that's my first job, opening the windows. The ones when it's really sunny in here, you're welcome to pull the blind down. Maybe in the summer, if this is too sunny for you, just pull the blind down.
How much is 2 inches?
5 centimetres. The same size as the width of your half of that. Now you see that? No. Don't do that. See that there? That is maybe 4 inches, 5 centimetres. I reckon about nearly as long as that. Maybe I should have put it about that anyway. Don't have to be exactly, as long as it's nice and even. Yeah? Cut the 2 slices off. Don't forget you need 2 slices for your heart. Yeah? You have to try and make it square. I would make it shorter though before you make it square. It's easier. I would make sure you put your chairs out of the way so you don't trip over them as well. The heart one's pretty tricky to do, but it's quite a good little test for you. Ooh, that's it, well done. So Louis, try and do if you can. Put it here in front of you. Okay, people might turn on by mistake. Yeah? Well, it has happened loads of times. So try and cut it the right length before you cut the sides off, that would be quicker. Or maybe neater for sure, maybe not quicker, but definitely neater.
Which one's which?
You can look at my sheet if you're not sure which one is which. Normally, I used to have some sheets with photos on, but I haven't got any of them now.
So, which one's more like 2 inches?
Oh, well, they're both more than 2 inches, so I reckon 2 inches is a little bit shorter than a Then have a look at my tray if you're not sure.
What's that?
Tell you what I might do.
What's square now?
What I might do is take a photo of mine and put it straight on the drive and you can see it. How about that? That might be clever of me. I wonder if I'm clever enough to do that.